so loud when I do that, sorry. Kevin, before the game, did he tighten up?
Yeah, he tightened up, so he we'll put blood on him, and we'll see how he feels tomorrow.
Okay. Big picture with this one, considering you're shorthanded again without Kevin, I thought you were going to have him, just the effort of the team tonight with this win.
That's how we're built. You know, it's the next guy up. Mason, I thought responded in a positive way, not knowing that he wasn't starting. He gave us great energy, but it's just the way the guys are playing. They're playing as a team.
It was a true team effort. Eric told me at halftime that Allen really turned the game on a dime defensively. Did you feel the same way?
Yeah, you know, I thought, you know, again, Allen gave us a spark there in that first half defensively. I thought he got everybody going, and that kind of changed the momentum. Got us back in the game. We started making shots, but you know, we started off slow, and the guys, you know, stayed the course, and we found a way to win against a good team.
Jason Pierce goes from you thinking he's not going to play to making the biggest shot of the game. I mean, what does that say about him, and how big was he for you guys tonight?
I said it before, he's a competitor. You know, no matter what position he plays, no matter what his health condition is, he's out there to try to help the team, and he was big tonight.
I know you said before the game this is just 182, but a lot of the guys have said the last few days that this was a game they'd circled for a while, and I think you could see from some of their celebrations, I think, late, that it meant a lot. And does it feel pretty good to get a win against this Raptors team and just not only stay in the division but make up for the way that came in here last time?
I think there was a lot of improvement. The guys, you know, they maybe marked the game, and I think it showed that the energy, the effort has been the same. You know, since we've been playing Chicago and Memphis, the energy's been high, and the guys defensively have been together, they've been tied, you know, as one, and then offensively, the guys are sharing the ball, and it's fun to watch.
Sure. With what you've done defensively, sort of surviving without rebounding with the length and everything, is that even possible without Livingston and his length and in the backcourt?
It's not possible without any of those guys, not just Shaun, it's everybody. You know, they all pitch in and do something a little bit special, you know, hands, you know, being able to be active. You know, Shaun is long. You look at Joe, Paul, you know, understanding, being in a position to help each other and getting deflections. And we didn't get as many turnovers as in the past, but, you know, again, guys were in spots, and we got the key rebounds when we had to. Oh, this rebound was close tonight. No one willing to look at the rebound.
You also got a key turnover, key steal from Livingston down the stretch there. You can talk about how big that play was.
Which one?
When he poked the ball from, I forget who.
You know, Shaun, again, he's so long, and he's playing, you know, on the perimeter. Sometimes you forget about his length. You know, challenging shots, understanding, using his IQ. He might not be the fastest, but understanding how to use his length, and he's been, you know, a big part of, you know, guys getting deflections and helping each other. But, you know, Shaun's playing at a high level. I told him in the first half I probably was playing defense on him because he was 4 for 4, but I did want to run his minutes up a lot in that first, you know, half, because I knew I was going to need him down the stretch.
Jason, what was your opinion of the Blatch-Plumlee combination? You haven't played a lot of 2 bigs, 7-footers like that.
It was a little different. You know, we normally don't play big, but we had to, you know, in a sense, you know, AK was out, so we had to look at, you know, Blatch and Mason. We used that combination. We also put Twin in that, so we kind of went maybe traditional with 2 bigs at times, and the guys played well. You know, they played well together. And again, these guys being able to adjust on the fly, you know, they get all the credit. They did a great job tonight.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Put so much of, you know, we need this win, we need it. I'll just go out there and spell it.
How important do you think home court advantage would be for a playoff run?
It's always important for home court advantage. But like I said, we have a very veteran group. A lot of guys have been playing hard. A lot of guys know the things. A lot of guys have won a lot. So we're going to try to get the home court advantage as much as possible. But if we don't, I think we're confident enough that we can go win our way.
A lot of teams, when they get towards the playoffs, they cut down the rotation. So many guys are playing well right now. It seems like that would be sort of counterintuitive.
Yeah.
Can a team win playing like 9, 10 guys like this?
I don't know. Like I said, it's been successful for us, right now. But like I said, with this group, we just gotta be ready whenever your time is called. You know what I mean? Tonight, I got to play a little more. Tomorrow, you never know. So you just gotta be ready whenever.
How big is this game against Miami? A chance to go 3-0 against them this
It's
season?
big, man. Huge. I know they waiting for us, and we definitely waiting on them. So it's big for us.
Given the way the last game between you guys went, how big was this one tonight? It seemed like you guys were a little more fired up.
Yeah, oh man, we was definitely fired up. I mean, we got that big win against Sac, but looking for this, this win, especially for our division. We want to try to, get our division leader. And like you said, that last game, we gave it away, and we felt we should be. We really should. We felt like we should have been 3-0, even though we lost that one in Toronto, but we weren't giving this one away.
You've had two pretty close games against Toronto back-to-back, and it was pretty intense, those past two games. Could you imagine what it would be like if you faced them in the playoffs?
Oh, that's the atmosphere right there. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be a little more intense, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I mean, we definitely be looking for whoever we can go against.
It looked like you were a little more aggressive going to the rim early. Was that something that you planned to do?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, sometimes, I get settling too much with the three, but, I'm a pretty good free throw shooter, so I'm just trying to get to the line and get some easy baskets.
They win that battle because of the series. So it was a huge game, and knowing that we still have a chance to win the division, move up as a seed, and you never know. This could be a team we play in the first round.
Was there any doubt that you were going to play?
Not in my mind. I woke up this morning feeling pretty good. Had my shoulder worked on this morning, so. I knew the implications of this game. Maybe if it was a different type of game, who knows? But this is one of our biggest games of the year, division rival. A lot of them line tonight, so you always can pin me in those type of games.
Can you just describe the apparatus that you were wearing, what it was able to do?
I'm not sure what it really does, but the doctor says it helps. So I'm willing to try anything.
Paul, when you hit that three with a minute and a half to go, the building got really loud. I mean, what was the atmosphere like on that play and just over the course of the night?
It was unbelievable, man. I mean, now we know. You Brooklyn fans, hey, you can't go below that anymore. That's the expectations. I mean, our crowd was unbelievable tonight. It was probably the best I've heard them all year long. I mean, it was a playoff atmosphere. They was into it. Top from start to finish, and I really feed off of those type of crowds. It brings energy, it brings momentum to our ball club, and we love it.
Can you just go through that play, that three about what you saw?
I mean, it wasn't really a design play. We was trying to get D. Will, Joe the ball. Those are our hot guys. Those are our scorers. So. Once we swing the ball, we're programmed to drive the ball, be aggressive. We've been having success getting into the paint, getting fouled. So I drove the ball at first, found D. Will. I thought he actually had the shot. Once he drove again, I just flared out to the three-point line, saw the shot clock winding down, and I was able to make a shot off his penetration.
Paul, did you and Jason have a conversation before the game, or did you just kind of tell him?
What's that?
Did you and Jason have a conversation before the game, or did you just kind of tell him how good the game was?
I told him I'm playing.
How big is this game?
He asked me, I told him, yeah, I'm in.
How big is this game of coming against the East? A chance to go 3-0?
Man, every game right now, every game is big. We got 20 games. Every game means something as far as moving up in the standings, where you're going to be, how you're going to position yourself for either home court or going on the road in the first round. So, all these games are huge. Everybody is so clumped up together. Outside of Miami, Indiana, you see Washington, you see Chicago, you see us. Right there, all those three teams, we in Toronto also, all those four teams can change week by week right now. So we're trying to get ourselves in the best position possible going into the playoffs. It's the way the game flows. I'm not going to try to force anything. The foul trouble kind of limited my minutes early. So it was kind of the way the game flowed and, taking advantage of the opportunities.
Paul, you guys have played great defense the last 6 games. What kind of trust you guys have developed on that end?
Well, yeah, I think we've been very good with our active hands. Would like us to be a better rebounding team, but you know, stuff like that just doesn't change overnight. So we take advantage of it. Right now, causing turnovers, getting out on the break and shooting threes. You know, when we're doing that,
Over the years, what's it close and the atmosphere has been electric. Could you imagine what it would be like to face these guys in the playoffs?
Same. Man. Sorry, P. That's crazy. It'd be great, you know. Obviously, you know, our home crowd was into the game tonight. That's what we needed. You know, going into the playoffs, you want your home crowd behind you, and they showed up tonight.
What happened there with the foul like 5 seconds left?
Yeah, it was a call. It was a call from the staff. You know what I mean? So it was, you know, we wanted to do that so they wouldn't get a 3 off. I mean, just the way they've been playing, so confident. You know, I mean, you see Lowry almost threw the 3 in at the end of the game. It's just like we'll take the 2 over the 3.
But even though you guys were up 4, that was a call for the bench.
Yep. So that was the game plan.
Before that, can you talk about that Ross was going to the lane? It looked like you got able to tip the ball away.
Yeah, I mean, just trying to stay with the play. You know, just we didn't want to give up the 3. They were coming down in transition. We just threw the ball away. So it's tough. It's a struggle. It's just, you know, you're trying to help and get back to yours. And you know, luckily I was able to get a hand on the ball and, you know, make a play at it.
Knowing what happened the last time against these guys when you kind of gave it away, those last turnovers, I mean, did you have this one circled? I mean, what was the mentality going into this one?
Yeah, we try to put that behind us. Really try to put that behind us and, you know, focus on this game, you know, be in the present. You know, we knew we had to come out with a lot of energy and you know, be in attack.
It's safe to say, though, the way you guys were acting during the game, that this one was a bigger game.
Absolutely. It was a big game. Counts as 2, really, you know, in our division. So we understand the magnitude of this game and, you know, the way these guys have been playing, they're playing just as well as any NBA team in the league. So, you know, it's a big game for us.
The crowd was really into it. I'm sorry to try to answer this. You guys won 8 in a row at home. Just, you know, what kind of advantage have you built here? Obviously, you guys struggled a little bit early in the season here.
Right. No, it's protecting home court and really trying to build momentum going into the playoffs. We want it to be a hard place to play. You know, coming into New York and you know, coming into Brooklyn. You know, we want that in the back of teams' mind that they got to come to play tonight.
With the role you guys are on, how much you looking forward to this game Wednesday?
It's big. You know, we know they're going to try to come out and slap us from the start because, you know, they obviously, you know, they're trying to get back on track, trying to get their playoff, you know, kind of playoff swagger together. And, you know, just the last 2 games we played them, we had some success. So that's going to be in the back of their mind, and we got to come and match their intensity.
Jason didn't think that Paul was going to play tonight, and just how big was he? Just
huge,
the way that he battled.
Huge. He's huge. Anytime he's into the game and he's playing the way he can play. I mean, we're a tough team to beat because he's at the 4, he's stretching guys out, and you know, he just brings that toughness to the team.
As Paul was saying, that there was an understanding if you guys lost the game, you probably should have be able to. Was that in your minds tonight? How much did that play?
Yeah, I mean, it just goes into the pot with everything. You know, the fact that they were 2-1 against us, the fact that, you know, we threw away some games, and just, you know, we wanted to come out and match them, you know, tonight. And also, if we have to see them in the playoffs, you know, we want to make sure that, you know, they know we're going to come out and compete, and it's not just going to be an easy sweep.
Thank you.
All right.